Hello students, Instructor Pamela here. I would like to give a brief overview or update on the explanation of the ICD9 and the ICD10. Many students are concerned about the transition to ICD10. Please keep in mind that the entire world outside of the United States and Portugal are currently working on the coding system ICD11. Okay? So this is causing much debate within government as well as the healthcare sector if the United States should even adopt the ICD-10 coding system, or should we just wait and transition to the ICD-11. This is the current, again, debate and information questions that are being asked and waiting for answers throughout the industry. So with that being said, as a coder, it is your job to understand the coding systems in general. They all stem from the basic coding foundations of using the volumes 1 and 2 in conjunction, meaning you have to use volumes 1 and 2 together always. And then your volume 3 would be your hospital procedures for inpatient surgeries only, which, by the way, in ICD-10 has a different system than the ICD-9s. But again, remember, the coding books are references, so if you've never heard of coding before, you sit down with the books and follow the instructions verbatim, you will be an efficient coder because they tell you exactly what to do and what steps to take and how to proceed moving forward with the codes. A big part of that is knowing your guidelines and understanding that the conventions, which are found in 3 parts of the book in front of your book, then they're also in the guidelines of what each convention means, as well as the bottom of each page throughout the book starting in volume 2. You will see the different symbols such as the bullet, the triangle, and they tell you what needs to be done, and if it applies to you, then you actually have to perform that function according to the convention. So again, it doesn't matter where you start in your coding career, whether if you're learning ICD-9 or if you come in when ICD-10 is implemented, or if it's not, if you come into coding in ICD-11, eventually you will have to understand all coding systems, because if the new one comes into place, it will help you as a coder, as a healthcare professional, to understand how to transition to the coding systems. And remember, when you're at your job, you will actually be inputting data into the computer, so therefore the computer programs definitely does a lot of checking, edit checks to ensure that the information is correct. For example, if the ICD-10 is implemented, there will be gemwalks or crosswalk files that will map the ICD-9 code with the new ICD-10 code, just to ensure that it is correct. So meaning if your diabetes code is 585.9 and then the new ICD-10 code for diabetes is F234.67, you'll have both ICD-9 and ICD-10 codes, so you can ensure that it's the correct one. So again, there will be a lot of tools in place to help with the transition, but you as a coder, you're going to have to know. And this will be communicated through the organization that you're certified with, either AAPC or HEMA. They will require for you as a coder to know the new coding systems, and you'll have to submit your CEUs, your continuing education units, to show that you have done the training for the new coding system. So again, it's everybody's responsibility as a healthcare professional coder to understand the coding systems, whether if they're implemented or not. So I hope this eases your question and any stress or anxiety about the transition to ICD-10. Just keep in mind that's just part of what we are learning and what's going on in the healthcare industry. Until next time, Instructor Pamela here. Thank you very much, students, for listening. Journey well. Bye-bye now.